Hi, my name is Jonathan Blake, and today we're going to be talking with my father, Marshall Blake, about his financial predictions in the next 5 years.
Howdy. I got some pretty gloomy predictions for the next 5 years, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure people are going to be very interested in what I have to say. So you asked the question. You going to ask it again?
Why is this here?
This is a nightlight. This nightlight comes on when it gets dark and goes off when there's enough light around it. Now, my kids, when they were little, we always had lights on all through the house, and since they've got to be teenagers, they still don't know how to turn lights off in the house. So I bought a bunch of these, and I've seen a tremendous difference in the electric bill. So my tip for you guys today is get some of these night lights. They're going to save you a lot of money and help you over the next 5 years, which is what this program's about, is showing you ways to save some money and help yourself out over the next 5 years, because what I got to tell you is bad. It's really bad. And I'm going to try to put some good light on it and make it so you're able to help yourself.
Good luck.
Good luck. He's been listening to me complain about this stuff for a while now. Okay, so what's going on is we live in Illinois, and over the next 5 years, minimum wage is going to go from $8 an hour to $15 an hour, causing out of control inflation. Everybody thinks they're getting a big raise, but really they're not getting anything. The only ones making anything off of this is the government, what they can charge in taxes. That's the only ones benefiting from this. The individuals are not going to benefit from this because of the inflation. And the first raise already took effect, and we are already seeing things go up.
Yep.
Um, it was funny. I went and bought a bag of popcorn the other day. You know, I like that popcorn.
Yeah.
And I come out and told my son, well, they raised the price of popcorn 29 cents. And what did you say about the bag?
Why is it doesn't it still say $2 on the bag?
And I showed him the bag. They already changed the design of the bag, so it no longer says $2 on it. So they had already predetermined that they were going to raise that product. And that's what's going to happen. They're going to start raising a lot of products. I'll tell you just a few of them. The dollar menu at McDonald's.
What dollar menu?
Exactly. They raised the price of McChickens. They raised the price of the hash brown things that, and I'm talking, 30 cents here and there, 30 cents. So, not only did they raise the price of popcorn, they raised the price of McDonald's, went to the gas station, they raised the price of stuff there, and they just keep doing this, and they're not done yet. Every little chunk that the minimum wage goes up during the next 5 years, they're just going to keep raising prices. So let's figure this out. How much is the prices actually going to raise over the next 5 years? Okay, this is an easy equation to figure out. Look at your eyes, really? Okay. All right. Now, say a Big Mac's $5.
Yeah.
By the time they're done raising the minimum wage over the next 5 years, a Big Mac will now be $9
Okay.
for a Big Mac.
Yep.
Okay. And the same equation goes along with every other product. Every other product will go up. The cost of inflation will just skyrocket. So the raise that you think you're getting, you're honestly not getting. You're just giving more money away. So that is part of the problem. And I'm going to give you some really, really, really cool things that you can do to keep a hold of your money. Some real good shortcuts. But let's go on. So there's more to this.
The only thing I can say is don't spend it.
You got to spend money. We're Americans. That's what we're used to. Okay. Another small thing here. Now, job loss. Not only inflation, but job loss will be the next thing. You will see companies like Walmart getting more and more self-checkouts, McDonald's getting self-checkouts. You will see more and more people losing their jobs because they're cutting hours because they don't want to pay the minimum wage. They don't want to pay the men and women working this $15 an hour, but they still want to be able to charge for their products, each cut. And once people start losing their jobs, what are you going to see? It's going to be hard for businesses to stay open, and especially in small towns, businesses are going to close. So products over the next 5 years will become harder and harder and harder to get. I'm talking products in the grocery store and products like in hardware stores and stuff, because businesses will close. Now, I already heard one grocery store that has already, their service department cut the shift by an hour. They cut the shift for their bakery, and the store manager said the next step is closing early. They usually stay open until 11. I can't tell on this video because it's personal for that company, so I'm not going to say. The place usually stays open until 11. They're talking about closing at 9 now. So job loss. Loss of hours. This minimum wage hike from $8 to $15 an hour, people just lost 3 hours worth of work a day if this store closes 3 hours early. So what did you gain? You didn't gain nothing. What did the government gain? They gained tax revenue. And they are going to keep gaining tax revenue. And when it gets to $15 an hour, and they find out, oh, we made a mistake, it's going to be too late. Because other states will have to fall in line with this. Other states will adopt the same thing. Just because you're not in Illinois doesn't mean you ain't on the hit list for this, because you are. Other states will adopt this. And when it gets to $15 an hour, they're going to say, oh, we made a mistake, and now we need to raise things more. The guys that we were paying $15 an hour are not getting enough. There's not enough job creation. What are we going to do? We got to raise the minimum wage more. And so you're going to see out of control inflation across the board, and you're going to see out of control job losses. Now, if that wasn't bad enough, they doubled the gas tax, license plates went up, they added $1 tax a pack on cigarettes, things like this. I mean, really, this $1 an hour thing is out of control, because you got it made up in your mind, oh cool, I'm going to make $15 an hour. You're not going to make nothing. You're going to end up making less than when you were making $8 an hour from minimum wage. And we're going to do something about that. We're going to do something about that, because I'll tell you what we're headed for. We are headed for basically what I call small communities, which simply put is families happen to move in to the same house together to survive. And that's exactly what we're headed for. In other words, you didn't like living with your parents? Guess what? You're not going to have a choice after the next 5 years. Parents, you don't like living with your kids, you're not going to have a choice after the next 5 years. Other relatives, aunts, uncles, they will be moving into houses together because in the next 5 years, you won't have a choice. And what we are going to really deal with here is ways to prevent some of this from happening. Ways, good, honest tips that will save you a ton of money. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I invite you to please subscribe. Now I know Jonathan here don't have much to say because he's like, never gonna get out of the house with Dad. That's all you've been thinking here. But it's really a doom and gloom here, and we need to shed some light on it and give some people hope. And we also need to create some jobs for people, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get you out there working, and we're gonna give you ideas how to do that. So we're gonna really focus in on that on my YouTube channel. So like I said, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and start sharing these videos. We would really appreciate it. I think we can help a lot of people. Thanks for watching.